Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Richard, the other Richard, just told me that essentially this entire movie was written for you. How did it feel to know that this project was, inspired by you and coming knocking on your door?
I thought that he was a lying stoat when he told me this on Skype, because I'd never met him before. I saw this guy and I thought, yeah, it'll never happen. They'll cast somebody else, or it'll never get made, or I'll read one day that it was George Clooney playing the part. But anyway, he was true to his word, and 6 months later he said Jude Law has agreed to play the other part. And Jeremy Thomas is producing it. Do you want to go to Saint-Tropez for a couple of months? And I said, yes. So it was not a hard decision to make.
And what was it about this character that really sort of intrigued you and drew you in?
I think what's so interesting for me is that he is an American writer-director, and he's written two quintessentially English roles and about the class system. And these guys are failing upwards all the time. They're just total walking disasters. Everything they do goes wrong, and maybe that's more realistic about what a lot of people's lives are like rather than being action heroes. So the fact that he's made failure so entertaining as a script, I haven't seen the movie yet, I think is a great testament to his humanity, wit, and innate generosity about how people really are.
And in the film, I know you said you haven't seen it, but your chemistry with Jude is unbelievable. How did you guys sort of create that on set?
I'd met Jude because I worked with his first wife, Sadie Frost, on Dracula 100 years ago. So I'd met him a few times, and my wife as a dialect coach had worked with him, so I just met him socially. But I was completely unprepared for, how prepared he was, and that he had no vanity whatsoever. I mean, considering how amazing, he's been blessed by Mother Nature with more looks than most human beings legally should do. But he was so open and so willing to try absolutely anything, and put on all this weight and look like an absolute douchebag. I don't know if I can say that. And he never ever complained. So, the adjective for actors is a moan of actors. He never ever did, not once. So I think it's like any kind of relationship you have with somebody, very, very fast if you're going to get on with them or not. And the producer and director, Jeremy Thomas and Richard Shepard, took us out for a Japanese dinner in London. And I knew it was one of those sort of chemistry testing things where you've got two men, but they've got to get on. And we did, so, I didn't get fired yet, so anyway, it happened.
And I know you said you haven't seen the film yet. How does it feel to have it premiering at TIFF and then, of course, going in to watch it with, thousands of other people?
Well, I hope there are thousands. It's daunting but also exciting. All the pressure's on Jude because he's the title character and he's on screen for 99.9%. I know how much of what I've done is in there, but we'll see.
Congratulations. Enjoy time. It was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you.